Sicily mattered because geography placed it near the crossroads of the Mediterranean world. Positioned between mainland Europe and North Africa and between the eastern and western Mediterranean, the island stood beside major maritime routes for thousands of years. Its location attracted merchants, settlers, armies, and empires from nearly every direction. Geography made Sicily one of the most contested islands in history. Look at Sicily from above, and its strategic importance becomes immediately clear. Italy lies to the north, North Africa to the south, Greece and the eastern Mediterranean to the east, and the western Mediterranean stretches toward Sardinia and Spain. Ships moving between these regions repeatedly passed near Sicily. The island was not isolated by the sea connected it to the surrounding world. Sicily combined something rare: a strategic position, productive farmland, major harbors, and access to surrounding sea routes. This made the island valuable not only as a military base but also as a place capable of supplying cities, fleets, and armies. Whoever gained Sicily gained a powerful platform in the center of the Mediterranean. At Sicily's northeastern corner, the Strait of Messina separates the island from mainland Italy by only a few kilometers at its narrowest point. This narrow channel created an important maritime passage between the Tyrrhenian and Ionian seas while placing Sicily remarkably close to the Italian mainland. Control of this area provided both access and strategic observation. Sicily's coastline contained excellent locations for ports, and Syracuse became one of the greatest examples. Its large natural harbor provided protection for ships and supported trade, naval power, and urban growth. Greek settlers transformed this geographic advantage into one of the most powerful cities of the ancient Mediterranean. Behind Sicily's ports lay another strategic resource: fertile agricultural land. Broad interior valleys and plains supported extensive grain production, while the Mediterranean climate allowed productive farming across much of the island. Sicily could therefore feed large populations as well as supply outside powers. Under Roman rule, grain became one of the island's most important contributions to the wider empire. Eastern Sicily was shaped by Mount Etna, one of Europe's most active volcanoes. Although eruptions repeatedly threatened surrounding settlements, volcanic materials also contributed to fertile soils around the mountain. Productive agricultural zones developed alongside major coastal settlements, giving eastern Sicily both economic wealth and strategic importance. Sicily's history can be understood through four geographic advantages: its central Mediterranean position, the narrow Strait of Messina, excellent coastal harbors, and productive agricultural land. Together, these features made the island useful for trade, naval operations, settlement, and food production. Geography explains why so many Mediterranean powers repeatedly competed for Sicily. How could a channel only a few kilometers wide make Sicily so strategically important? The answer begins here, at the narrowest part of the Strait of Messina. Between Sicily's Capo Peloro and Calabria's Punta Pezzo, the two sides approach to only about 3.1 kilometers apart. This narrow gap forms a natural gateway beside mainland Italy. The strait connects the Tyrrhenian Sea in the north with the Ionian Sea in the south. Ships moving through this passage traveled beside Sicily, while the narrow waterway also kept the island remarkably close to mainland Italy. Geography turned northeastern Sicily into a natural maritime gateway. Sicily was separated from mainland Italy, but only barely. A narrow strait connected to major seas while placing the island directly beside the Italian peninsula. This combination of separation and connection helped make Sicily one of the Mediterranean's great strategic crossroads. How did this protected bay help create one of the most powerful Greek cities in the Mediterranean? The answer begins with this enormous natural harbor. Its sheltered waters gave ships a protected place to anchor along Sicily's eastern coast. For merchants and naval fleets, geography provided exactly what a growing maritime city needed. Greek settlers established Syracuse beside this protected harbor. From here, merchant ships could reach Mediterranean trade routes while warships operated from a secure naval base. Over time, Syracuse became one of the strongest Greek cities in the Western Mediterranean. Syracuse became powerful because the sea did more than surround the city. A sheltered harbor provided protection, trade access, and a base for naval forces. Geography helped transform a Greek settlement into a Mediterranean power. How did this Mediterranean island become one of Rome's important sources of grain? The answer lies far from Sicily's famous coastline. Across the island's interior, broad valleys and rolling uplands provided extensive land for grain cultivation. A Mediterranean climate with wet winters and dry summers favored cereal farming. After Rome gained control of Sicily, the island became an important agricultural province. Large quantities of grain could be produced inland and moved toward coastal ports for shipment across the Mediterranean. Sicily's farmland helped feed the growing Roman world. Sicily's strategic value came from more than its location. Its productive interior generated food, while surrounding seas provided routes to transport it. Geography turned Sicily into both a Mediterranean crossroads and an agricultural prize. How could one of Sicily's greatest natural dangers also create some of its richest farmland? The answer begins with Mount Etna. Repeated eruptions spread lava and volcanic material across its slopes. Over time, weathering transformed much of this material into mineral-rich soils suitable for agriculture. Around Etna's lower slopes, farmers developed vineyards, orchards, and other productive agricultural zones. The volcano remained dangerous, but its soils helped support valuable crops and settlements. The same mountain that threatened eastern Sicily also enriched it. Sicily's volcanic geography created a striking contradiction. Etna could destroy fields and settlements, yet volcanic soils also supported highly productive agriculture around the mountain. In eastern Sicily, danger and prosperity came from the same source. Sicily's greatest strength was also the reason it was repeatedly contested. Its central location connected Europe, North Africa, and the wider Mediterranean. Its harbors supported fleets and commerce, while fertile land provided food and wealth. Greeks, Carthaginians, Romans, Byzantines, Muslim rulers, Normans, and later European dynasties all recognized the same geographic advantage. Sicily shows how an island can become historically powerful not because it is isolated by the sea, but because the sea places it at the center of movement.